Did I get him? That's a nice shot, good.
You did it again, you little shit!
Holy crap! Wow. I don't know. This update's something else. This update's something else. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and this is Into the Radius. I'm playing on an Oculus Quest 2, running the game from my PC over Airlink, and I just woke up. Picking up exactly where I left you guys last time, except I slept, and I'm tired. So I thought I'd start with some food, and today I want to do a mission type I've never done before. By the way, the new update has launched, so this is the newest build of the game, the 2.2.1 or whatever, because I guess there was some quick hot fixes and stuff. So this is absolutely the new update. My gear is settled, so there's not going to be like a big skip ahead timestamp. I'm just going to get my mission. I'm going to try to do something I've not done before. But if you want to skip to where I'm actually leaving the base, that'll be here. But this is going to be my first time out in the wild with the new update, so that's exciting. Let's see. Feel like we're all right. Okay, let's figure this mission out. You know, one mission type I've never done, and it's been on my mind, is a camera mission. I don't see one here, though. In progress. Okay, we got some new tabs and stuff to figure out, too. Well, there are numbers to these quests, too. I didn't know that. Well, all my artifacts are going to be out there. I really wanted to do a camera mission. Bring photo of enemies. Mimic policeman. Fragment. We're going to try it. I've never done one. I've not watched any videos on how to do one. Obtained in the science equipment section of the shop. Submitted with photographic evidence. Let's try it, just for fun. Let's do something different. I think you can carry more than one mission, but we're going to worry about that a different day. What is this?
UMPSC Explorer 12, log 13-2, Night Eyes. Night eyes are called as such because of their distinct appearance resembling a glass eyeball. Night eyes give you something similar to night vision. Be careful though, side effects could include sustained retinal damage if you accidentally find yourself under strong lighting while using a night eye. You won't go blind instantly, but an Explorer researcher I knew found this out the hard way. He decided to activate the artifact on base under the bright lights of our laboratory. That was the end of his research career, at least in that particular incarnation. We don't exactly have opticians around here, and the damage was so extensive even reagents proved useless. This researcher thought that maybe the pain meant he was getting x-ray vision. I don't know what happened to him after he voluntarily left our base, ashamed of his helplessness. I doubt he lasted long.
Okay. We're going to put that kind of right there where I can quick access it. A friend of mine said he has this glitch. When you pick stuff up, it will trigger the item. Like if it's a pistol, it'll fire. If it's a box, it'll drop a bullet. Does that make sense? It appears I don't have that issue. So, to completely understand this mission, Mimic policeman and a fragment. I don't really know what a fragment is unless it's the regular walker type. But my plan is to get out there and get the good artifacts in the first zone, get my pictures, and check out this new update a little bit. Because this is my first time going out actually in the field with this new update. So, kind of excited about it. This will be pretty good. I was impressed with the shooting range stuff last time. People rejoining us, welcome back. Decided to go on a photo mission, which I've never done before, so I'm kind of excited about it, just because. Why not do something different today? It's too easy to just do the stuff you're comfortable doing every time. Why not go out and get uncomfortable and learn something? Might as well loot this tower while we're here. Dang, the sound. Does it sound different? I think it sounds different. I'll tell you what, getting a picture of a mimic police officer is not going to be the easiest thing in the whole world.
Attention. This is UNPSC emergency guidance recording L1-61. If you are listening to this, you are most likely suffering from one or more of the following conditions: a sense of displacement, disorientation, memory loss, ataxia, and visual auditory hallucinations. Please remain calm. You are experiencing the adverse effects of prolonged exposure to the Paparazzi radius. This recording was placed here by the UNPSC to guide affected personnel to safety. Inside this emergency cache, you will find a basic survival kit that will get you to the nearest research outpost. Enter the fog to find it.
Might as well sell it. It's not worth much, but I love this game. Man, it looks different. By the way, it's getting ready to get dark. This was the closest I could come to the Tidewave Reef set without wasting a bunch of time, and I didn't want to waste time. So, unfortunately, I'm going straight out into the dark, which is not my favorite. I gotta learn this new watch, too. It's only got 2 meters on it. I feel like they've removed... It's like it's got health and hunger, and they've removed the sleep requirement. I feel like that's what I'm seeing there. And I believe I read that. So there's one. I wonder how close I get a picture of it. And I'm assuming that's what's called a fragment, right? I know what the mimic police officer is because, well, they look pretty obvious, but... Okay. I'm traveling a little heavy today, so... Which I always do. Let's find out. Man, it's hard to see. How do I use it? Look at that shadow. I don't remember that either. I love the new sound effects. Man, the sound, the new atmospheric sound is rough on me. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how much more on me everything sounds. Let's see. So that was a fragment. Now I just gotta find one of those police officers and get a picture. Wow. Wonder if I can put the camera on my chest. Can't. It's a little tricky to pull the camera. Let's go. Wow. What an update. This is a huge difference. I mean, it feels like anyway to me. Maybe it's just been because it's been 2 weeks since I've been out in the field, right? I don't know. Let's clean house a little here. Oh, I love this game. This is such a good game. Rusty knife. I've always been hesitant to do this mission because I'm like a really stressed out player anyway. So the notion of sneaking up trying to get a picture without getting killed, you know what I mean? Not crazy about that idea. Especially as aware as the enemies are. Which a friend of mine told me, the new difficulty settings they've added, you can tweak enemy awareness, all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't want to like rattle off everything you can tweak right now because I haven't even looked at it. But I might have to go into my settings and tweak this volume. That's not the button. Let's turn down this music. Ambient volume. Just because that's going to be the only thing you guys can hear. That's a little better. I want to be able to hear it because that's part of the game, right? So much of emotion is auditory in games and movies. So I like to leave that stuff on even if it actually stresses me out, because that's part of the experience, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I do not enjoy stress, but that's part of why I play a game like this. Play a game to feel the emotions that you're not going to be exposed to sitting on your couch or whatever. You get the idea. It's hard to come up with something too impressively philosophical without, taking the time to plan it, so give me a break. But often I will put myself in situations that make me very uncomfortable just to feel, and this game's pretty good at that. So if you go into a game and you turn all that stuff off just to make it more comfortable for you, like, that's okay, but I think it's good to feel things, especially things that you can be uncomfortable feeling. It makes you grow. You have to rise to the challenge. If you spend all your time running from things, you develop no confidence, you don't improve. It's not good. I'm not saying you gotta face everything all the time, but you gotta have balance. So there's a couple more fragments. There's a bunch of fragments out here. And the lighting seems a lot better. I don't know. Man, there's a ton of mobs. It is so dark. Feels like stuff throws a little different too, maybe. I don't know. It's one of those things where they've updated something, so I'm just like feeling everything out and it all feels different. I think I've aggroed one. Man, I love the new pistol sounds. Just love the way everything feels in this game. It is so good. Like, once you get the knack of it, man, this is a well done game. And it's a little game, Little budget, I suppose. Oh no, I lost my probes. Well, that's real bad. Maybe I can spot them real quick. Can't believe I dropped my probes. There they are. Surprised I did that. I felt like I landed them, but oh well. So, there's usually some police over here and some artifacts past this building a ways. So we'll try to go get those artifacts and get my picture of this mimic police officer. Wow, what an update. There he is. I don't know if this counts at this range. It's hard to see. Bad shot, it says. Okay. Well, let's find out. We're about to lose our cover. Oh, this is gonna be more exciting than I had in mind. Can I left-hand this? Can. Probably running out of ammo. Wow. I don't like that. Holy crap. Oh my. Wow. Did I get him? That's a nice shot. Good.
You did it again, you little shit.
Holy crap. Wow. I don't know. This update's something else. This update's something else. Wow. What a difference. It's like a completely different game. They've really ramped up the stress. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Wow. Hats off to you guys. What a difference. I gotta get that thing before it creates more mobs. Okay. Do some looting. Go after our zone fragments. Whew. I got my nerves cranking. This is pretty good. I got ambushed right here once. Okay. Unbelievable difference. If they keep going like they're going, like if this game gets the attention it deserves, this is going to be huge and absolutely one of the coolest experiences you can play on anything. Even a little bit of handshake going. Chill out, chill out. Be cool, be cool. Because if anything, this highlights their vision for what they want this game to be, right? Take ammo I can use. I'm not gonna carry a bunch of stuff I can't. Am I dropping things? Or what it is my buddy's not coming off his trigger quick enough. That's probably what it is, because I just duplicated it there. Well, not duplicated, but I recreated the issue my buddy's having. How's that sound? Okay. Let's get this box up here, and we'll go get the artifacts, and we'll head back in. I'm gonna have to. I shouldn't have come out here in the dark. I shouldn't have come out here in the dark. Oh man. That's a pretty nice pistol. I don't see myself using it, but I'll sell it. Okay, I'll tell you, I've been super happy with my own gear. Once I got used to everything. Let's see. Well, I got this thing in 1X or 4X mode right now. Got it in 1X mode. That's good. The 4X is a little much for me. So that kind of nursery rhyme that I heard, was that the officer? Or was that something just walking into that building? There's another one. I just dropped my probes again. So hard to see. Surprise. Having a hell of a time. It's okay. I'll practice that up. I need to swing my arm across and then land it. That works better. Whew. This is fun. I love this game. If you guys haven't tried this, it's coming to the Meta Quest 2 soon, hopefully. And man, I hope that version of it is anywhere near this version. 'Cause I'm playing the PC version, right? It is such a good game. And be patient with yourself. At least I struggled to learn it in the beginning. I struggled pretty hard. So be patient with yourself. I would say I didn't really start figuring it out and having a fun time until I was 4 or 5 hours in. But it was so worth it. I know that sounds horrible, and they've just added some new tutorials. And you're probably smarter than me, because most people are on average. It's in here. I'm really just here for the artifacts, but I might as well check stuff out. Hey. 2 shotguns in here? I don't want these shotguns, but I would like to sell them. But you know what? That's not really worth anything. It's not a good camera. That's true. A lot of things in life. Be patient with yourself. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean don't try. That doesn't mean don't hold yourself accountable for your actions or choices or expect better from yourself. I don't mean all that. But it does mean give yourself time, because I dropped my knife too. I really got to get better at that. I'm going to have to make very deliberate motions to bring the corner of my elbow around and land things on that slot, because I'm missing a little bit on that all of a sudden. So I know regular weapons will not cycle, will jam when you try to use it. Woo! That's the issue. When you're picking stuff up, you got to come off that trigger. You hold trigger and grab grip to pull items, right? I'm just out my weight. Holy crap, I'm heavy. I'll try to make it go. I'll try to make the most of it. But you hold trigger, grab grip, and if you're still holding trigger when that thing hits your hand, it goes off. And I don't remember that pre-update. But I don't mean it wasn't there. It just means I don't remember. Pretty sure it wasn't there, but... At this point, I think I'm gonna get my artifacts and go. It's okay to fail at things. It's expected. It takes a while. Like, if you look at, like, how quick humans have come along, wow, look at that. That's a scene. That might be my screenshot for this episode, because that is something else. There's a whole bunch of mobs out here. We're gonna have to deal with them before I can get my artifacts. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright, let's clean house a little. This game's incredible. But humans haven't been around all that long, right? So what we've accomplished in such a short amount of time, it's pretty amazing. Which also means we're not particularly wired for what we do. So you gotta give yourself time. You'll get there. It takes a little while for the brain to learn new things. Surprise! Wow, that straight up killed him. Usually you gotta hit him twice. I don't even love this thing. I'm just carrying it because I found it. It's kind of fun. Let's get our artifacts. As you guys know, to go into the fog, you have to put on a mask. So I apologize for the visual obstruction. Let's do it. Not carrying that shotgun makes the difference between moving fast and moving slow. Nothing in there. I think there's one in there this time. So there usually is. This thing seems a little quieter than it used to be. Easy, easy. What an incredible game. Honestly, so good. Doing my first camera mission, getting my artifacts. This is going to be a good one. I don't think there's anything up here, but we'll go all the way and check, because I'm having a little different effect with the or result with this thing than I'm used to. I wasn't seeing that. See, that's mission based. So, unfortunately, ooh. Can I jump? Come on. I don't remember ever getting stuck on that before. There we go. Down there, on that walkway. Okay. I say humans haven't been around that long. It's not exactly what I mean. I mean, look back just a few hundred years at the technology. Look back like 500 years at the technology, and then look at what we have now. Like, it's no wonder this stuff's hard, right? Because we've advanced a crazy amount in a short amount of time. That's what I mean when I say that. More simple, dumb creatures, right? Wow. I don't know what many people think about the belief. In a lot of ways, a human is just a chemical reaction that has figured out how to sustain itself longer, right? Very well could have started out just as a chemical reaction. Well, I got my artifacts from here. We'll go this way. There's usually an artifact out in this field. But I would say the whatchamadingy for finding artifacts seems like it doesn't work as well as it did before the update. I'm definitely having a harder time with it. I'm having a little trouble throwing things. Like they're coming out high. But that's okay. Overall, it seems like a huge improvement, this update. Not really. And this shotgun isn't even going to sell worth a damn. I don't know why I'm carrying it, but it's kind of fun to use against simple mobs. I don't think it would be fun against armored mobs or those really fast-moving ones. Seekers, I think they're called. They got the little red things on their head and they move super fast. And there's still zones I haven't been to in this game. I'll get on with that another day. Right now, honestly, it was just fun to do a mission type I've never done before. Let's see if I can scoot through here. Well, the sun's starting to come up. Absolutely heard one. That way. My friend was also having some performance issues after the update, which it seems I've been spared. By the way, I mentioned in a video that I'd figured out a solution to my PC problems. I will create a video on it. It's not that complicated, and I'm sure people already know how to do it. But basically, I didn't know that in OBS, because that's what I use for capture, that you can decide to use your GPU to encode instead of your CPU. Right? I didn't know that. So my CPU is maxing out because it's a little old CPU, and that's why my games were running bad and stuff, right? And it took me weeks to figure out that I didn't have to do it that way. So as soon as I switched my encoder in OBS to use my GPU, of course it solved the problem immediately. So I wished I'd have known that. I think it's actually fairly basic knowledge that most people do know, but for some reason when I was struggling with my PC performance issues capturing and my CPU was maxing out, which I had identified, nobody pointed out to me that I should just try to switch the encoder. So I'll probably make a quick video on that. It's not hard to do. It's like a 3-minute thing, and it does require you to have a GPU of a certain age, and I have a GTX 1080, so it falls into the accepted range. And then I think specifically what I'm using is NVIDIA based even. So if you have a Radeon, I don't know if you can use the same encoder or you have to use a different one. Point stands, that solved my performance problems, allowed me to keep making videos, which I so enjoy. And I'd like to make other people aware of that information. Okay, somebody else out there is struggling with the same thing. They got a little bit older PC like me, and they still want to make content, and they don't have somebody to kind of show them the ropes on this sort of thing. This one's always right around this corner. Yeah, it's over there, and I can't. What did I drop? I heard something drop. We'll get this artifact and we'll be ready to head in. I can't believe the difference. What an incredible difference. This update is massive. I don't know how often they update this game. I'll do a little research. But man, I am so impressed. I'll make sure there's nothing back here and we'll get out. Another fine day in the Radius. Just an outstanding game. And then, in real life, I think I'm going to do some landscaping today. I haven't fixed my sewer problem yet, so that might seem a little frivolous, but I've got some access to free mulch, and I'm waiting for a machine I've ordered to work on my sewer, so it's not as frivolous as it sounds. Life update, you're welcome. What an incredible game. Look at this. I mean, it's just incredible. I really hope when it comes to MetaQuest it gets its flowers. You know what I mean? Like, people need to play this and appreciate this. And then the developer will have, you know, more money to do what they want to do with their game. And, I mean, this update to me, back in that building, that felt like kind of a horror show a little bit. But that's okay. It was still fun. Not gonna lie, it freaked me out a little bit. I got through it. I'm a jumpy guy anyway. Okay. Pretty good run. Pretty good run. That was fun. Next week, I will attempt to do another mission type I've not done, and I will get the artifacts out of the village. That'd be good. That'd be good. I'll have so much money saved up, then I can consider building more gear for fun. but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Because I'm pretty dang happy with my gear, and I'm getting comfortable with it, and just... I will look into other things for fun's sake, but really happy with my gear. Feels good. Welcome home. Got a lot of stuff to sell. This thing was fun to bang around with, not gonna lie. Like, not super practical. There's a shotgun shell laying in there. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff real quick. Fantastic. What a good run. Maybe I'll get lucky and find the other one of those. Because you get a couple of those, you can do a mission to turn them in. I don't know why I had that separate. Is that it? For some reason I thought I had a little more. That's alright. Oh. Not bad. Not a bad run. Brought in more food, which I absolutely at no loss of. 3K, that's not bad. That's not a bad run. And I really didn't use that much ammo. And I get to turn this bad boy in. I noticed they changed the orientation of the door. So you can go out with multiple quests. Look at this! What do? Just complete it? Oh, that's much better. Much better. So they're very aware of even the kind of little weird issues the game might have. And they obviously are interested in fixing those. So pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So that's that. That's my first paparazzi mission. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, and it doesn't pay a ton considering you have to get fairly close to things that are dangerous and not be in a position to immediately deal with them, right? Like you're kind of not helpless because you could have the camera in one hand and your pistol in the other, but I mean, you got to get close to something with not necessarily a weapon out, and I shoot much better two-handed. So even having my pistol out in the other hand, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage over. So I'm surprised it plays so poorly, especially considering you have to get like multiple picture types and stuff. But it was fun. It was fun to do something different. I enjoyed that. I got my artifacts in for that area. We've got tons of time until the next tide wave, so we're going to get us a couple more missions in. One of these days, check out the global map. One of these days, I need to go over to this zone I've never been to. I've never been to Kalhazaria, whatever. But you can get to from there, too. I've never been there. I need to check that out. But for now, like, another good day in the radius. I love this game. I look forward to playing this every week. Like, I'm not tired of it. Every time I get on here, I have a good time. It's always good. If you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it. And I mean, just check back a couple videos ago and look at the game and then compare it to this update and see the huge strides they've made. And I mean, I think it's a good investment. Hell, if you like this kind of game with a loop like this, and the developer is going to keep pushing it forward, then buying it's just a smart move because it's already great and it's just going to get better. You're definitely going to get your money's worth entertainment-wise out of this game. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I did something a little different than normal, got out of my comfort zone. Super impressed with the update, had a great time. Can't wait to play it again next week, try something else. Yeah, feels good. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this small channel. Have a nice day.